Pisces love, Spiritual Barbie here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to everyone who is joining us here today. This is your October 2020 love and career reading. There's a little bit of spirituality in there too, so don't knock it till you try it. Alright, so before we shift into love, I would like to bring your attention just to the panel just underneath this video. I think if you're on your computer, and I think it's also just underneath this video if you're on your phone too, hit the like button, okay? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. And share the video. Sharing is caring. It gets my stuff out there, and also it benefits you as well, okay? So without further ado, let's shift gears right into love. Alright Pisces, we're starting with your overall energy, and your overall energy in love. Wow. And they're also saying this is also in finance and career. In October 2020 is the Emperor. Look at that. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries galore. You're not about to cross me. You're not about to tell me about myself. You're not about to. All right. Hopefully this is you, Libra. And I say that because this is a great energy to have, whether you're a man or a woman. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having boundaries up and not settling on that, and making sure that you're being protective of yourself and of those that are important to you. If you have children and maybe you want to start dating again, and maybe you're a single parent, you may feel like you want to protect your kids, so you are implementing those things you need to implement, those strategies, in order to ensure protection of yourself and of your young. So you're doing the right thing. The overall energy is setting your boundaries and not backing down. Now, for a very few amount of you, this could be what you're focused on. You could be focused upon, if you're a woman or if you are looking for an emperor type, you could be focused on manifesting in an emperor, or you could be focused on a particular emperor that's already in your life. And they're the overall energy because maybe they're just so domineering, or because you've got a lot of, you're very focused on overcoming something with this person. There's many different reasons. I want to get one more card on the Emperor for the overall energy, just to know a little more about this. And this is the Ace of Cups. So whether this is someone that you're with, this is someone that you're wanting in your life, or this is you taking on this energy, it is beautiful. You are loving it. It is amazing. It is healthy. It is love in this situation, Pisces. It is love in this situation. Okay, some of you guys could be healing issues around the father, or you could be rekindling with your father, reconnecting with your father, okay? That's for some of you guys. Especially if this person is no longer with us, God rest this person's soul, you're especially connecting with them because you're connecting with their true essence and who they truly were fully embodying in your life, okay? So there's nothing but love there. But if this is you, this is self-love, right? And this is, remembering, knowing what you're worth, knowing what you want, and, not letting, outside dictate your inside. You know what I mean? Like, no. So boundaries. The overall energy in love is boundaries. Okay, so the first cards we have here are the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Wands. I feel like you're exhausted with taking action. I think when it comes to love, you have been very action-oriented, like taking, laying the groundwork, reaching out, communicating, initiating, or maybe you feel like you haven't been able to. So there are some Pisces who have been the initiators, the people who have been pushing things forward in love, and you're kind of overwhelmed with that. And you're feeling like it's not really going anywhere. There's also another set of Pisces that has been really overwhelmed and stressed with other things and have been too tired to make any positive changes or to reach out even when it comes to love. Some of you guys are like very, very overwhelmed with other things, with other things that you're working on. I'm going to pull another card on this, but you're overwhelmed, right? And you're overwhelmed with launching. And so you're not really focused on creating anything when it comes to love. So you don't have an intention or a focus. You're just kind of tired, or you're just kind of like having your hands full. So yeah, you have your hands full with the Ace of Wands, so creating new things, starting new things. So you could be that Pisces who's got a lot on your plate when it comes to your relationships, or you could be that Pisces who has other things on their plate. That's a lot of things on their plate that it doesn't allow them to focus on love, or they're just not able to bring their A game. I mean, we have the Magician coming out, and then we have the Ten of Wands coming out, and the Magician is reversed. So there's like this feeling like I can't create, I can't move things forward, or this feeling like, you know, everything I try doesn't work, but it does. You know, the Magician's reversed. So these are probably just all the things that are blocking you from being able to create the love that you want. So, you know, you could be working all the time and have all these other things on your plate, but you still want love, or you still want to have more time in your life for your relationships, the ones that, you know, exist within and outside of you. But you're so overwhelmed with other things that you feel like you're not able to make it happen. But therein that is a limiting belief, because with the Magician showing up here, period, it means that you can create, but you just are not realizing, you're not seeing your power, because you're so overwhelmed. You're exhausted, you're tired, you're stressed, you're overwhelmed. I don't know what you guys have been doing. It could just be your energy, like the Ace of Wands. It feels very energetic. It feels like it's not anything that you're doing. It feels like it's not because you need to do anything better, Pisces. You're doing everything just fine. You're just overwhelmed with energy. Like, I just think a lot of you guys have been manifesting, you know, using like the law of attraction, and it's really working, and it's to the point where you're done with the cycle. It's to the point where you're at the 10, and it's not your fault. I feel like this is something that your guides want to get across to you. So if you feel tired in October, or you feel like you don't have enough emotional energy to handle your relationships, or you feel like, you know, you're just not satisfied with it, it's stressful, you may feel like your relationships are very stressful, like they're just exhausting to you, it's the energy. It's the energy. And you can still do something with it. The Magician. You could make it happen. It could actually be better than you thought it could be. Better than the best possible outcome you could think of for this situation. So you're just overwhelmed. There's nothing you could do about it. It went from the ace to the 10, and we even have an 8 in here. Underlying energy is the 4 of Wands. So you have your energy levels you're just bombarded with energy, or you're bombarded with some sort of project. But it feels like it's energy, and it feels like it could be from spirit. Remember, we had the Emperor, and I won't forget that, the Emperor and the Ace of Cups. So we had a strong paternal energy, or a strong Lord sort of energy that's really been guiding you and showing you a lot of love. And it feels like some of you guys, God is showing you love, or the Emperor, whatever the Emperor is for you. It could be a past deceased father or grandfather, or, you know, just protective masculine energy is just showing you a lot of love, Pisces, whether you're a man or a woman. And because of all the love they're showing you, it is overwhelming you, and you don't know what to do with it. That's literally what this picture is saying, but it's manifesting in your life in different ways that your perception is seeing it in these different ways I was explaining in the beginning. But what's basically happening is that you're just being flooded with love from the divine, from the universe, from divine masculine, like the source of it. All right, so it is overwhelming, and you're tired. I feel like a lot of you guys are tired, but there's so much you can still create here with that. It's actually really cool, Pisces. So you're tired. You're focused on how tired you are of your relationships, or you're focused on how, you know, you're just exhausted. I don't know why this energy is here, but it's something I keep seeing. And I know it's not the typical 10 of Wands. It's not, you know, stress or anything. It just feels like I have had too much to eat, and, you know, I might be getting a stomach ache, you know, that sort of thing. So what's the second energy you're focused upon? It's the 4 of Wands. And you're focused on the happiness, and there's a lot of happy things happening in love. There's a lot of happy, you know, get-together, celebration. Some of you guys are celebrating. It's Libra and Scorpio season. So if you guys could be going to celebrations for Libra, Scorpio, or you may have it in your chart. You could have Libra Sun or Scorpio Sun. and this is like your birthday month, so you're really just, you have a lot of stuff planned, and so you have all these fun things taking place, right? Fun moments and experiences. And this cat's sniffing lavender, which is a very calming herb, so you guys are going to be feeling very calm. It's interesting how on one end you're overwhelmed. I might get another card on this. I don't like to go back, but it's just, why are you so overwhelmed? And then on the other end, we have the Four of Wands, where you're happy. So whatever is stressing you out, I see it moving out of your life, definitely with the Ten of Wands. You're leaving a very exhausting cycle, but you're just at the end of the exhaustion of the cycle. So it's done. I think that's what Spirit's trying to say too. And then at the same time, you're still managing to enjoy everyday moment. Underlying energy, Two of Wands. So you're still managing to enjoy the everyday moment. You're in relationships. So if you're in relationships, your relationship is fine. It's happy. You guys are enjoying each other. You could be going places, doing stuff together. Or, if you're not, it doesn't matter. The rapport between the two is really good. It's actually, I'm hearing, amazing. So it's very comfortable. But it's also like any close, significant relationships are experiencing boosts and upgrades. Yeah. Wow. Some of you guys may feel like, I'm too tired to initiate stuff when it comes to love. Or I'm too tired to initiate projects for myself that are for my own self-love. And it's because you're overwhelmed. So just essentially, don't be mad at yourself or hard on yourself if you feel like, I don't have the energy to like do normal stuff in the day. You are overwhelmed energetically. So it's not your fault. You're not supposed to have the energy. All right, so don't beat up on yourself, and then just make sure you're having fun in which you are, right? There's definitely a lot of sweet interactions. Three of Cups, Page of Wands. So the energy coming to you in love, yeah, it could be some people or some energies that are kind of, whatever. I mean, you can't account for every energy, but for the most part, most of the people that are dealing with you, Pisces, they are coming correct, and they're very respectful, and they're actually very positive, they're very playful. They've got good intentions. I mean, not all of them, obviously, but most of them, they have got good intentions, or just intentions that align with your own. And they just want to have fun, okay? They just want to have fun. They want to, they want to go back and forth, and they want to have banter. I feel like there is a little bit of regret as well that you're going to be confronting in October. That is internalized regret around a particular relationship or relationships in general. It has not happened yet. The Tower's showing up reverse. So it's definitely going to be quite a surprise, okay? But it will be very expansive as well. And it will be very expansive as well. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands coming up here. I know that's a message because it didn't come up. Yeah, just be confident, okay? Be confident, be happy, be rest assured in your own opinion. Don't worry about what other people think. Who cares? Especially people who come to you and like feel like they need to tell you everything that they think. Who cares? Just don't care. Just don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You can't take that to the grave. You can't take that to the bank. Let it go. And just stay in this energy, because love is really positive. I mean, yeah, but there is a realization coming up around this Four of Wands energy. So what's the final focus? What else are you guys going to be focused on in October 2020 for love and romance? And we have strength, and I heard because of love and romance. So we have strength in the Lover, so strength to follow your heart. So because you either want love or romance, or because you have your true love and romance, it doesn't matter which one. You're now having the strength to follow your heart, to truly free yourself from all things that bind and chain you. Okay, the Lovers is the opposite of the Devil. The Devil and the Lovers, they got something going on, They do. That's funny. The Devil right there. So they got something going on where they play off each other, and they're both number 6 energy. So they definitely have, and they both rule materialism, the material world. So they've got a thing going back and forth with them, but they serve each other. Okay, so the Devil lets you know where you're chained so that you can be free, right? And the Lovers lets you know where you can take back your power and embrace yourself more so that you can acquire. The Devil also has to do with acquisition, and it does have to do with expansion, but it's almost like it's not Plutonian expansion, but to me in my head it feels like Plutonian expansion. But it is expansion, but it's acquisition, right? So the Lovers they play off each other. They do, and so I feel like you guys have been having a lot of difficulties. Strength comes up when there have been difficulties and there are things that you want to now squash and leave behind, right? And so you want to leave behind all things, beliefs, patterns, habits, all that stuff, right? Whatever, you want to have the strength to overcome it and conquer it and be above it and to be able to control it, right? So that you can have the love that you deserve. The lovers here, having the strength to follow and trust your heart no matter what's happening outside of you. Your heart is inside of you. It doesn't matter what's going on outside. Your heart is inside, so it doesn't matter. All right? And you're having the strength to finally step on top of that mouse. It's a long love section. But you're having the strength to step on top of that mouse and be like, nah, you're not running this house. And the Ten of Pentacles is underlying, so this is definitely a long-standing chapter in your life. Very long-standing chapter. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. I have no doubt that these energies were aiding and abetting and assisting you through this process, because this was definitely a journey. And the Two of Wands, you're ready to expand. This is where the expansion is taking place. So this is a long-standing journey that you're completing, and it's because of love and romance. That's why you're doing it. So it's because you've had love and romances that maybe were not reflective of the lovers, or they were the opposite of the lovers. That's why you're having the strength now. And it's also because you want a lover sort of connection, and that's why you're overcoming. So it's really beautiful. This is amazing. And you're doing this in October, and you're having the help of Spirit, God, Universe, whatever you want to call it. So I want to know a little more about this. This is the Two of Wands. This is where you've been having trouble expanding. I feel like a lot of you Pisces have been wanting this, and this is something you were like, well, I've been wanting this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And what it was it was just a little difficult for it to expand, because there were certain habits and patterns, and it feels like it's more daily in the physical realm, our physical habits. Okay, we wake up, we brush our teeth, we go to bed, we go out, we go to work, we come home, that sort of habit. Somewhere along that routine sort of habit thing with you, it kind of kept you locked up, right? And so you needed some help freeing yourself. So you have been wanting this expansion. You've been desiring this, and it wasn't able to come in because of your habits and because of your patterns. It's saying patterns, not even habits, it's patterns, right? It's not your fault. It's not your fault, right? And then we have the lovers. It's beautiful. This is what you wanted. So it's coming here. And you're having the strength now to go for it, because like you have to kind of be out there, you gotta roll with stuff too. So you're taking back your power where you can. That's beautiful, Pisces. This is very un-Piscean like. The Nine of Wands and Temperance. So you're kind of still working on being a little paranoid. Some of you guys, paranoia has helped the devil take over your patterns, right? So being fearful and being overly paranoid and internalizing paranoia, has been the root cause of whatever this karmic pattern was that strength is freeing you from, right? So you're getting this healing, but the same paranoia that's the root cause is the same paranoia that's making it a little difficult from time to time to receive healing. Okay, so be open to healing, and guard yourself when it's necessary. When it's time, and even when you feel like you're being too insensitive. If you feel that in your gut that you need to guard yourself and protect yourself, then you need to protect yourself. Okay, but there are times when we're kind of a little paranoid, and it's because we experienced a lot of things and we're exhausted, and because we kind of keep meeting the same outcome, right? And it's not what we want, and we keep meeting it. So what do you think that's going to create? It's going to create the same thing. So it's not your fault that you're in the situation, but it is something that has created a pattern that you ultimately did not end up liking, right? So just allow the healing. Temperance is a guardian angel, so your guardian angel is nearby. Just let your guardian angel to be around you, okay? And don't worry, you're good. No one can really screw with you. All right, Pisces. Okay, well, So, all right, Pisces, that's... Oops. No, it's okay. All right, Pisces, so that's what I have for you guys when it comes to love. Now we're going to shift into career and finances. Another great section. I'm thinking of adding on spirituality. I'm definitely doing a mid-month check-in, you guys. But I'm thinking about adding on spirituality to these sections. But then I wouldn't section it. But anyway, I'm going to switch to that. But before we do that, we're going to take a very short break. Please enjoy these videos from our advertisers here on YouTube as they support this channel. And we will be right back. All right, Pisces, welcome back. So as promised, we're going to shift into career and finances. Hi, Pisces, welcome. So I've pulled your overall career and finance energy for the month of October 2020, or in the month of October 2020. I don't know. So what's the overall energy in the finance? The Seven of Pentacles, Pisces. That's not bad. That's not bad. And the underlying energy is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so all all in all, and to summarize it, there are a lot of fruits and a lot of plants and flowers and all sorts of things that you have been planting in the soil when it comes to your career and your finances. So you've been doing the work at your job enough, and you've been wanting a promotion, or you've been doing the work enough and you run your own business and you've been wanting career growth or more prosperity in your business. You've been doing the work when it comes to your finances and you want your finances to just grow, And overall energy this month is you're going to really be seeing some of the results, but there's so much more to come. And the Seven of Earth is really strongly hinting and indicating that no matter what you're seeing in October, you have to know that it's going to get so much better in the months to come. And that's not to say that there aren't already and there are not going to be fascinating and amazing opportunities in October. Yes, there are and there will be. But you guys, take the universe up on its challenge and hold it to its word when it says that it can do better and it wants to do better for you. Because I don't know what you're seeing in your career. I don't know what you're getting in your career, in your financial sector. But so, yeah, a lot of you guys really need to hold God up to his words, or trust not trust the universe, but if the universe says that abundance is yours, then you really need to believe that. And you shouldn't listen to anything or any person that promise you stuff and doesn't deliver, because I promise you there's so many other gods and people that will deliver. All right, and that was a very strong message that had to come through, and to the point where my camera had to shut off. Right, so you're gonna see good things, but you need to also know that more good things are coming, and it's gonna be more and more and more. All right, and to make sure you're also learning. The overall energy this month is also about where are you investing your money and your time. If something doesn't return on its investment, don't invest in that anymore. If it continuously doesn't do it, then stop investing. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not real. That's not, and you're learning about where and how to invest your energy and your resources and whatever it is to you that are precious resources. So clarifying that is the Emperor. Hemlock. So clarifying that is the Emperor. And that talks about business. It talks about your own boundaries and, just not investing your energy in certain things, and just being very clear and strong about that, and not wavering, and protecting yourself. And there's the Emperor again in another overall energy. So you've got a very strong paternal or divine masculine energy, spiritual, not a person, right? They could be working through people too. They probably will be working through people, especially males in your life. It could be through one male or several males. It doesn't matter, right? Or you, okay? Especially if you are a male, it could be working through you as well. But ultimately, it is a spirit. All right, it's a spirit. All right. So this energy is really strong. It's in your career, and it's in your love life, and it's protecting you, and it's sending you a lot of love. It's showing you a lot of love, and it's almost like you got a new emperor in town, a new ruler. You know, like you got a new swing about things, and it's because like you don't adhere to the same rules. You adhere to new rules that are better for you and that actually protect you, right? So this feels very. Some of you guys may notice it deeply. Some of you guys may not. You know, I feel like most people I connect with are pretty deep, but not everybody's deep. So that's what it is. But you're gonna notice it, so don't worry about it. So let's move on to the main, to like, you know. So we shift down. It's hard for me to like. I have pictures in my head, and I think in pictures. So I don't, when it comes to describing it and speaking it, it's frustrating to speak it out because I'm like, you're not gonna get it because it's a picture. Okay, so when they bring information, it's pictures. So you just gotta work with me. All right, so we're moving from the overall energy now to the subsidiary energies. I don't know what else to call it, but just the energies that are the energies that you're going to be interacting with more and more on a daily basis. Okay, so the first card we have that came out here is the Six of Pentacles. Business as usual, work. You know, I work, you pay. You know what I mean? Like, I do the work, you give me the money. You know, and that's definitely flowing. That's happening this month. That's happening back and forth. If anybody interrupts me, I swear to fucking God, I'm like. So, we have the Six of Earth as one of the energies you're going to be looking at. Looking at taking care of yourself, okay? I feel like Pisces, this has been a long time coming. I mean, underlying energy is temperance here. It's been a long time coming, you know, where maybe you give too much and you don't receive enough, you know, for the longest time. Now, that's not the story Pisces is telling themselves anymore, right? Now Pisces is now becoming the Pisces that does not work more than they get, you know. They don't overextend themselves. Yes, you are still a kind person and you still have a lot of love in your heart, but if you don't want to do it, you're not about to do it. Alright? If they're not paying you the way you need to be paid, then you're not about to do it neither. If they're not wearing masks in that place, you're not going to that place. Alright? If they don't wear masks at work, you're not going to work. Okay? That is post-Rona city. You know, so you're now realizing your value and your worth, and you don't need to come out of who you are for other people. It doesn't matter who they are. If they've got that many problems, it's their problem. And I feel like that's been an energy around work, like, because it feels like it started definitely at home. I mean, as most things do. It started, you know, in infancy or in childhood. And it started in love. That's usually where it starts. It starts in love relationships. And then you carry it over to work, right? And that's another reason why you have the strong protective Emperor energy in both areas of your life. Because it's protecting you. And it's showing you how you can better protect yourself. And I think a lot of you guys needed that in work. A lot of you guys needed that in your career, your finances. Some of you guys, you loan a lot of money, you don't get it back, you know? You're that kind of person. Or you don't save your money. You know, you let people take money off of you because you're nice and all. No. Or you let people, you know, you work and you don't get paid. You know what I mean? Or you don't get paid enough. And you have this really strong protective energy that is not letting that happen to you anymore. It's not. And so for some of you guys, it could be, thank God, and thank God if this is the case, it could be kind of harsh the way some things are removed. Some of you guys could lose a job this month, you know, because it's not paying you enough and you just don't understand that it's not worth it. Like, you're worth so much more, you know. Or some of you guys are like doing this in love because it's not worth it. And because you're just seeing your value. And, you know, if there is sass, it's because it's like, well, what did you think I would feel? How did you think that Pisces would feel if you were taking advantage of Pisces? You know? Or, you know, taking advantage of, like, our work for free and, you know, mistreating us and stuff. You know? No more of that. So you're getting back what you put in. And if you're not getting back what you put in, you're not putting in. Period. That's period with a T. And a period at the end of the period, baby. Alright? So let's go. Let's get some clarifiers on the Six of Pentacles. I could have talked forever and ever. The Temperance. I mean, definitely healing is needed around that. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys, you're in your Page of Cups, have been very wounded around your worth and your value because people don't want to treat people right, you know. And then there you go, you know, creating patterns from childhood, not realizing that those people were just manipulative, or they just were cheap, or they just had their own issues and they projected it onto you. And thank God you're getting your power back. Thank God you're getting your healing. That's a gift. That's a gift. So the Three of Swords, you're really dealing with a lot of triggers and trauma and feeling unappreciated, like your time was wasted, like you're really healing this. This is really getting healing, because Temperance comes out before the Three of Swords, but Three of Swords is there, so there is a confronting of this pain. So you may have events that trigger it too, right? It's not going to be bad events. They're not going to be, definitely, they're never going to be as bad as the initial event. It's just supposed to kind of scratch the wound, you know, so that it opens again, the top of it. That's the point of the Three of Swords, so that you fully heal it, because maybe it's infected and it needs to open so it could drain, you know? So it's not bad. You can't look at things that way. You can't look at things that way. Stop. Everything is for you. And if it's not for you, get it out of your life, baby. Everything is really for you, hun. So you're getting this balance again. You're getting it back. Alright, and those of you guys who've been working on this, you're going to you're going to see it, because this is something you're interacting with, and this is a card that came out upright, right? So you're interacting with it very comfortably, very happily, and it's flowing, and you're not overextending. And as you just keep not overextending, you know, you just keep healing too. Ten of Fire, this is where the exhaustion comes from. There you have another Ten of Wands. Another Ten of Wands energy again. Talking of exhaustion. It's talking of exhaustion, but it also talks of the end of a difficult cycle around finances and giving of time and energy in exchange for resources. And also giving to others, and when do you stop giving to others and remember to give to yourself? And why aren't you doing that if you're not doing it? Like, really, why? Not like, I'm such a nice person. No, like, no. You have trouble saying no, and it's a really serious problem. Some of you guys. Someone, right? Okay, so let's move to the next section, next pile, next energy that you're going to be focused on in October 2020 in regards to career and finances, or in that realm. Three of Pentacles. You're all about the money. Like, when it comes to your career and your finances, like, it's just about career and finances. It's nothing new. It's nothing extra. It's not about the friend discount. We're not doing that. Like, we're not doing, oh, because you're my friend or my sister, da-da. Like, all I'm seeing is coins. All I'm seeing is, like, pentacles. It's like, well, if it's not dollars, it doesn't make any sense. Can I eat it? Can I chew it? Can I put it in my body and it heal me? Can I put it on my ring finger and make it bedazzle? Can I paint my fingernails with that? Can I eat it? Like, could I put it on my feet? Can I put my stuff in it and carry it on my shoulder? Is it cute? You know, like, can I put, you know, if it's not doing that, it's not, you're not hearing it. It's not about any of that other stuff. It feels so good, Pisces, because you're so in your descendant energy. You're so in your Virgo. It's not even just Virgo. It's Capricorn energy too. It's Capricorn and Taurus. It's all three of, like, the earth gods, right? Or the earth peeps, the earth crew, right? And they're really have, Pisces, they really have your back, because the energy that they're putting around you, it's literally just the energy of just money. Like, I think a lot of you guys have just been asking the universe, I just want money. You know, and I don't really care. I mean, I care, but, like, not too much. Just give me money and give it to me through this. And the universe is just like, okay, I was waiting on you, Pisces, and there it is. Right? King of Pentacles wanting to slide out. Like, you guys have some strong earth energy, like, really. And don't be surprised if passed on emperor, this passed on, paternal figure is an earth sign. You could have an earth sign paternal figure that's really protective of you and that's guiding you as well, right? So it doesn't have to be. Lots of love. So 3 of Pentacles, you could be having a lot of work, Pisces. If you run your own business, you're definitely going to be having clients this month. You're definitely going to be having orders, shipping. You're not going to be sitting on your behind this month. Definitely not this month. You are not sitting back. You are not watching life go by this month. You are totally in the game. You are totally foot on the pavement. I mean, every day you guys are probably going outside, probably walking around. You're probably, sending out orders, doing work, typing stuff up for your job. If you work with the company, you're probably doing that or something. Like, you guys are working. Like, even if you guys did not have a job before or things were slow, like, that's not going to be the case, hon. It's not. So stop it. Stop. It's not the case anymore. It's different. Look at the underlying energy. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's different, babe. It really is different. It really is. All right? So you're really going to be cooperating with the universe. You really are. Like, things are not going to be coming your way that you're going to be turning down. In fact, even if it's things that you wouldn't necessarily do, because you're so focused on your career and finances, and because you're manifesting so much in it, and you are going to manifest your goals, Pisces. You are manifesting your goals in your career and finances. I can guarantee you that. I can sign it right now. You're manifesting it, right? So you're like, even if something comes and it's not even like what you would normally do, or what you thought you want to do, you're still going to take it on. Because if you could do it and it's not stressful and it meets all the parameters, like on the low, you're going to do it all. You're going to take it too. And that's going to be more work, more money. Right? And it can even benefit you in your career because it could lead you down an amazing road. You're taking opportunities. That's one thing I see, Pisces. I don't see you sleeping on. I do not see you missing any opportunities. Like any. Like if someone gives you an opportunity at 9 p.m. and you go to bed at 10, and it's money, you're going to get in the car and go. Like, in Pisces, you would normally be the type of person that's 9, all right, I'm going to bed. Like, oh, can we reschedule tomorrow? And you're going to be, like, driving over there. Because they're talking enough money and you know they're going to buy. Like, that's the kind of person that you're become, like, much more like King of Wands, King of Pentacles energy, where remember the King of Pentacles showed up, where you're knowing and you're appreciating the value. So you're still offering an amazing product. Whatever it is that you're offering it's amazing. Obviously, it's quality. It's Pisces. Of course, it's quality. It's Pisces. It's Pisces. That's all we put out is quality. It's better. Like, no offense, but it is, because that's who we are. So you're still taking on that. You're knowing your worth. That's why you're the King of Pentacles. That's why the King of Pentacles is nearby, because you know the true worth of your time, the true worth of your energy, the true worth of your work, and you're not settling. But at the same time, you're Pisces. You got a lot of love in your heart. You're very compassionate. You want to help, and that's why you're coming up as the King of Pents. Right? It's not all about ego, but you still need to get paid. Boom. Alright, so let's see what else is happening. 3 of Cups. Happy, happy, happy. Things are going, and you guys, I didn't tell you what that was. That's the Chariot, you guys. So happy, happy, happy. Things are going good for you. Things are going the way you want it to go. Right? You're reaching that goal. We got another 7. We got the Chariot is a 7, and we got the 7 of Earth, right? So that's a victory. It's coming. It's on its way, right? In the 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Abundance. So things are working great. If you work in a group, you guys are cooperating. Co-workers, fine. Just fine. No problems with them. In fact, you may find them very helpful this month. You may find that you can actually, because, there are times when we do need to lean on those you work with. You can actually lean on them, and they will actually come through. Right? The energy is really right for that, baby. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Fire now, right? 3rd 7. Okay? We have 5 7s in the tarot. We have 3 out of 5. Victory. Right? 7 and 4. That's another victorious number. There's a victory here, and there's a major lesson learned. Saturnian, right? 7 of Earth is Saturn and Taurus. So there's a strong, and the Emperor is a Saturnian energy. So there's a strong Saturnian energy. So this was a long time coming. These were a lot of tough lessons, right? But you've learned the lessons, and hence why you're coming out of it now. Because Saturn doesn't let you go till you learn. All right. So this is really, really cool, you guys. But another thing I want to stress is that it's getting better. It's gonna keep getting better. It's gonna get better. So I don't know why they keep saying it's going to get better, because I feel like they're wanting to stress that things are already good, and they want to stress that October is a month where things are looking good, but they're like, you think now's good, like it's going to get better, you know? So that's really cute. So let's see the final energy of focus that we're going to be looking at just for today. This is the final focus I'm going to be pulling on, right? For October 2020 in career and finances. For Pisces. So we have the Knight of Earth. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, another Earth energy. You only pulled Earth. All the overall energies is Earth. Career and finances are fine. You're gonna have money in the bank. You're gonna have work in sitting waiting for you. Like, there's no shortage of work. There's no shortage of money. You don't gotta worry about it. It's there. You don't have to worry. Like, it's there, it's been there, and it's going to be there, and it's going to keep flowing in there. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles in career finances, I mean, come on. Seriously? With the 3 and the 6 and the 7? Come on. And they're saying, this is nothing. This is nothing. The king didn't come out. It's just the Knight. And the Knight of Pentacles, he makes good money. He's not broke. He's not a broke boy, you know? Don't sleep with the Page is the one that's kind of broke, you know? He could be a little brokey broke. But the Knight is not broke. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, but the Knight is not broke. Alright? Alright. So, we have the Two of Fire. So, there is an expansion of work. Of the way things are working. Of the way that, you know, money comes in. There's more coming in. Expansion is more. And there's also an expansion because of a coming out of the comfort zone, right? Or yeah, it's an expansion as a result of coming out of your comfort zone, right? 8 of Earth. You know, not giving into the same old habits and the same pattern. So if you have a habit of depression where you kind of get sad and like down on yourself, you're breaking out of that habit. Whatever habit has blocked you from being like the Knight of Pentacles at work. So being able to just like consistently have money coming in, right? Or being able to consistently put stuff out, consistently, be working and all that stuff. It could be depression, it could be even illness or something that was getting in the way. But you're breaking out of that pattern and that habit. King of Earth. King of Earth. King of Earth. You're breaking out of that habit, and you're becoming you're headed to the King of Earth. Some of you guys are already this King of Earth, and whatever it is that you're working on now with the King of Pentacles, with the Knight of Pentacles, whatever it is that you're working on now will be a great addition to this King of Earth. Because there's Pisces, you're in so many different places. Some of you guys already are abundant, but you might just be working on something new, and it will be just as abundant as the original one. If not, it will make a beautiful addition to your original project. It's beautiful. It is beautiful, you guys. So what is it speaking of? It's speaking of change. It's speaking of action. It's speaking of maybe the actions that you're taking. But also, it's also speaking of the results that you're receiving. And the results you're receiving, they will be very much worth it for you. Because you have to remember, as a knight, you're showing up as a knight, you're still a thrill seeker. You're still a novice in a way. You're still an apprentice in a way. You're not the full novice, you're not the full-on apprentice, but you have some power, but you're not the king, And that's fine, because you derive a sense of thrill and excitement and joy and pleasure through your endeavors that you're embarking upon in your career and finances, right? And so not only are you enduring or receiving a sense of pleasure and enjoyment from taking these actions, because these are things that you want to be doing and projects you want to be working on, but you're also receiving supplemental or enough returns to make it worth it too. So it's worth it on the financial end, and it's worth it on the emotional or on the excitement or on the fulfillment end as well. Internally and externally, it's fulfilling you. All right. So this has to do with great changes. If you recently took on new changes, or you recently just decided, I'm going to follow my heart, I'm just going to do what I want. Like, I'm not going to worry about what you want and what he wants and what she wants and what they want over there. I'm just going to do what I want, right? Learn from the best, Learn from the Knight of Fire, who is the most selfish knight in the, let's be honest, he's the most selfish knight in the deck. And I'm just going to do what I want, and I'm not going to care. And it's just seeing the benefits of it. Like, I really feel like Pisces, you don't care anymore. And this is the result of not caring. Money in your pocket and love and respect around you. I mean, that's not bad at all. All right, Pisces. So I did really, truly, and thoroughly enjoy this reading. I was a little nervous doing this reading because I pick up on energy, and so I was a little nervous of that, and so I can feel a little bit of a nervous energy. A lot of you guys don't really trust the universe, and it's you don't fully trust it, and I understand why, and so does, like, my spirit guides are speaking. They understand why. They have a lot of compassion for you guys as to why you don't have all the trust, and they can really see you. So when they're saying you can trust more, yeah, but I am trusting. But, like, they can really see you. Like, so they kind of know. But, like, they'll let you figure it out on your own. Like, they'll just tell you and then just back off. They don't bother you and stuff. But it's like, you just need to trust the universe more. You need to trust that, like, it's working for you. And if it's not working for you, then why are you even paying whatever's not working for you any mind? Like, you shouldn't. Like, if you don't want to not have any clients this month, or if you don't want to not meet your goals, why are you thinking about not meeting your goals? And why are you thinking that you're not going to meet your goals? Like, feeling it and being like, well, I'm probably not going to meet my goals. Then of course you're not going to meet your goals, because that's the God you're serving. Okay? So you got to trust in the universe, and you have to understand that, like, if it's not, think of it, if you had a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Well, I'm talking to my ladies, alright? You had a boyfriend, and he's not doing the things he said he was going to do, and he's like just the worst, and he brings you down. You're going to break up with him, and if you're not, all your friends are going to be telling you to break up with him, all your family's going to be telling you to break up with him, until you break up with him. Or he's going to cheat on you and hurt you, and then you're finally going to, like, leave him, But eventually, you leave the person, you realize that there's so much more in the world, but you just were too afraid, or for whatever reason. There's so many reasons. You stuck around. But now you're realizing that there really was so much more in the world, okay? And the same goes with everything, including spirit. So don't serve low vibrational spirits that tell you, oh, you won't reach your goal. Oh, you won't. And that's exactly what the Eight of Swords is. They're lower vibrational spirits. They're so low vibrational, they're not even major arcana. They're not even major arcana. They're that low vibrational. So don't give into that. They're losers, right? You should only be dealing with this guy here. You want something to come through, and you want some protection, you want something to come through for you, and you want to feel safe and to get your coin, and you want to protect your coin, talk to him. This is a major arcana. This is God energy, not this. Let's not play into that. That's some bullshit, baby. Right? So let's shift from career and finances, and let's shift into our oracle card pull. We're pulling a flower oracle card this month, you guys. I'm really passionate about this stuff, so I could talk forever and ever, but I can't. But I got to have you guys this month because I love Pisces. Alright? So make sure you show me some love back. Alright? And let me know. But we're going to shift into our oracle card, flower oracle card pull. But before we do that, we're going to take a short break. Please enjoy these videos from our video sponsors. And once we come back, we will get into the oracle card pull. Hey you guys, welcome back. So now I'm going to draw a card for you guys. Stay tuned. Hey gorgeous, so I've got your card out and I'm gonna go ahead and pull it over. Let's see, we have Garden Heliotrope. I've never seen this card before. I just got this deck, so I've seen most of the cards, but I've never seen this card, you guys, and that means you guys are super special. So you guys have the beautiful Garden Heliotrope and Devotion and Dreams. I'm gonna read the quote. I just want you guys to get a look at the flower. I love flowers. You guys obviously can tell I always have flowers around here. I love them. Devotion and dreams fulfilled. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, Pisces. And this is from Eleanor Roosevelt, a Libran lady, who is now a soul. Find your one true love, and then only then give your heart fully. In the meantime, cherish yourself and devote yourself to your passions and dreams. Wow. So you guys, we're not settling, right? No more settling 2020 for Pisces, definitely not, right? And that's definitely a strong message for love, but it's also a strong message in career and focusing on your passions and also not settling with your career passions as well, and your career dreams as well, and your love for your career as well, you know, because some people, their love or one true love is their career. And that's the one person or the one thing they'll ever love, or they'll always love. And their soulmate is their career and is what they do, you know? Some people, it is a person. For everybody, it could be a person, right? But, you know, that person shows up when it's time for them to show up. And so if they're not showing up, then just focus on other things and other things that fulfill you. And more importantly, focus on not being down at the fact that it's not here yet, because there's so many other beautiful things to explore and to get to know now. All right, Pisces. So that's what I have for you guys for the month of October 2020. It's a kind of a jumbled up reading, you guys. It wasn't jumbled up in the mixy sort of way. It was just jumbled up in the sense that lots of clips, probably a long reading, probably a long video. But you guys had a lot that Spirit wanted to get across. I try not to let that happen anymore because I have a life and I have other things I'm doing, and that sounded really bitchy, right? But no, I just have other things I do, and it's not that I don't want to spend time doing it. It's just I have other things I do, and editing can take forever, and I don't want to be editing forever and ever and ever, so it's just smarter. But if the message comes through and it feels good and the sign needs to know it, I will happily deliver the message. So that's what I have for you guys, Pisces. Gonna spend forever editing this. So if you would like to order a reading just like this, but just for you, much more in depth, much more specific, because it's just for you, and for yours to have and to hold for now and forever, you can order that in the link in the description bar down below. It's the personal monthly readings. The link will take you right to everything you need to know, and it's super fun, super easy, and you can follow the instructions on the site when you get there. It's super clear. It's not hard. And so if you'd like to also see all my other services, I offer so many other not so many other services, but I offer a different variety of services. You can see also on the website. There's another link to all the other services down there. And while you're on the website, feel free to sign up for the newsletter. It is seasonal mainly. And it's getting revamped now. I haven't done it for a while, but it's getting revamped now. It's seasonal, it's beautiful, I love it. And we're starting for Samhain, so make sure you get your subscription on the newsletter before Samhain so you can get some, get your cute little information I like to put on my site, okay? I'm also working on Patreon. Patreon is coming up. I gotta work on the content, and I want to see you guys weekly, and I'm getting more and more of a vision. Spirit's giving me more and more of like an insight of what I can expect, or what is really going to be happening on Patreon, and it's more and more beautiful every time they show me another vision. So I'm excited for those of you guys who are going to be signing up. It is it's completely worth your investment of your time and your energy and your resources. It's completely worth it. Like, it's gonna be beautiful, and it's gonna be an amazing community, and I'm so excited, you guys, to connect with y'all. Okay, so as always, I'm gonna remind you guys before we go, make sure you hit the video, hit the like, make sure you share the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Come on, don't miss any of this stuff, right? And don't miss me, okay? And excuse me, it benefits you as well. Wink, wink, okay? Show a girl some love. So I'm gonna head out, you guys. I love you guys so much. I wish you guys a very spooky and amazing October 2020. You guys make the most of it. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm gonna have a blast, okay? And yeah, I love October, and I hope you guys have a good one, and we'll check back in for the mid-month, and obviously see each other in November. So bye boy for now.